Knock knock, who's there? It's Maddie. And she's a grown-up now. If you've been around for a while now, you may be familiar with the series I've had going over the past few years entitled Adulthood, in which I attempt to determine whether or not I've successfully grown up. In the past, we've been getting progressively closer, but always fallen just short of a positive conclusion, leaving the runway clear for a grand finale. Originally, I wanted to make this final installment the same way that I made the rest of the series for continuity purposes, but I think I've outgrown the concept a bit. And when I sat down to write my lists, it just felt a bit forced, because this time I already know the answer. I've grown the F up. I have. I've moved out, graduated university, been through my first massive breakup, and come out the other side a reasonably functional adult. Surprise! I could bombard you with evidential proof of this, like the fact that my bedsheets cost more than my phone bill, or that I own 5 seasons of Grand Designs on DVD, and have concrete plans to expand my collection. But instead, I thought that we should revisit the good old days with one final list comparison, and then move forward, as I intend to proceed from this point. First up, differences, which is the progress that I've made other than the aforementioned matriculation and outmovery. I'm a freaking wordsmith, it's because I have a creative writing degree now. The first passenger to embark upon the SS responsibility to Adult Town is the fact that I got a job. Yeah. Not full-time, because your girl still needs her freedom in the name of mental health, but I also did an internship. Cheers to that, am I right? Secondly, you will all be very pleased to hear that I have now got the dishwasher solidly down. I still don't know what the cutlery thing's called, but you know, grown-ups don't need to know that. Unlike in 2011, I no longer have a dependence of any description on energy drinks or Diet Coke. Mainly because they mess up my heart rate and kick off my anxiety, but we're gonna pretend that it's maturity. My cooking has improved considerably. Yeah, not only that, but I now plan ahead and actually make proper meals, unlike that time in 2010 when I tried to make nachos with potato chips and ketchup. That was a very bad idea. I do much more refined experimentation nowadays, such as putting peanut butter in a frying pan with chicken. Saute. And finally, this is the real kicker. I did my taxes. My mom helped me, but you know what? Grown-ups have moms too. Now, I'm not gonna call this category negatives, more consistencies, because there are some things that are just drilled so deeply into your soul that they're not gonna change no matter how old you get. The one exception to that is the fact that I still can't drive. This will change at some point. It just hasn't yet. Still actively playing Pokemon and watching it. I downloaded 82 episodes the other day. But I did move my cards from a folder to a much more practical box, so there's that. I still call my mom every time I think I'm dying, which is very frequently. Still have 3 blankies and an army of stuffed animals on or around my bed at any given time. Still haven't enrolled to vote, which is not entirely legal, I don't think. And finally, I realized the other day that the first few notes of the Teletubbies theme song still makes me really freaking amped on a subconscious level. There are also 2 notes in my phone on this subject, the first of which reads, "I am now appreciating men in well-tailored suits," which is true. And the other says, "I just left a giant bowl of noodles on the bench because I didn't know how to throw it out properly. Should I smash it down the sink or tip it in the garden? What is the protocol here?" Now we're gonna ignore that last one, and finally, after 22 years of my presence on this earth, celebrate together my ascension to adulthood. Like this, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. Congratulations to me.